Okay, go again. Alright, we've got a quick update on the bug. As you can see, I've managed to fit both the original taillights in because they're up higher than they were. I originally didn't actually want to put the taillights in, the originals, because when they run bulbs, given this is going to be off-road quite often, bulbs tend to blow from jarring, and so I wanted to go LEDs, but I can change them over anyway, it's just an expense. Also, the issue is that one of them had big rust holes in it. Both of them need rubbers replaced, they're perished, and then there was the issue of trying to line them up on a new part of the panel because I'd cut off and bent where they originally went. But yeah, you know, I always try to use what I've got rather than buying things, and the reason for that is most of the time I can't afford to buy things. So. But, yeah, the trail lights didn't work. I didn't like them. So yeah, anyway, and after having run into the chassis, that's exactly where it was parked when I backed into it, by the way. And I decided to put a bit of protection on there, even though that wouldn't have helped anyway. If I'd had it like this when I backed in, it would have actually smashed the tail light, and it would have missed the bar I put on anyway. But yeah, this is for, you know, mostly stumps, poles, things like that, and yeah, just to protect the guards and lights a little bit. It's only very light tubing. It's not going to take any major sort of impact. But it's mostly wind reversing. I mean, you're not going, 100 mile an hour in reverse anyway. You're only going to be going fairly slow anyway, so it should be enough. Yeah. When I do things, it's very sort of rare that something is done exact and you get it right first time and you're totally happy with it. That doesn't happen very often. And usually, yeah, you try something, you look at it, you chop it, change it, sometimes chop and change it 3 or 4 times until you're happy with it. That's the way it works. And you know, also I don't go buying steel. I don't have a pipe bender. Yeah, these are old pieces of steel that come off various things. Some of it come from the rubbish tip. And when I need a bend, yeah, I try to find something that's already got the right bend, and yeah, just weld it on. And so I only sort of have one bend. I use half on each end. And but the odd thing with this is that I did the left hand side first, and I made a template. I'll show you inside. This is also the other reason for this. You can see the bar on the inside. That's for hanging a mud flap from. Of course, in Australia, the regulation is that your panel, or your mud flap has to be below the axle, or at least to the axle level. And of course, the guards are well above that. I'll have to have mud flaps on it just to make it legal, and I should have it anyway. I don't want to be throwing rocks at cars behind me, so yeah. So that extra bit of pipe that's under there, which is reinforcement for this bar, will also be a good place to hang a mud flap from, rather than hanging it on the guards where it's like to twist and cause a problem with the guards. But anyway, what I was getting back to, I did the left hand one first, and I made a template off the left one, made the right one, and they still turned out to be different. And I actually liked the right hand one better than the left hand one, The one that I didn't manage to match, I liked it better, so I come back and I chopped and changed the left end one that I made the first time. So, yep. So that's the way things happen around here, and eventually, yeah, most times I end up with something I'm happy with, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It's yeah, I'll take the whole cage back off again now, finish welding it, grind it up, and give it some paint. And we'll get our chrome tail pieces soon. So, but then I've got one, just gonna buy the other one. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching.